Well, hello everybody. This is Crypto Dave. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to talk to you about the massive rush and how to position yourself for maximum profit during the upcoming Segwit 2x hard fork. Okay, so first of all, let's go to CoinMarketCap and check out the Bitcoin price for today. As of the making of this video, Bitcoin is at $7,320. Okay, it had a slight pullback a little bit earlier on today. It was at 7,100 something, and then it shot back up to 7,300. Last night it was as high as 7,600. Okay, so I think from now until the fork, we can see, or we can expect the price to continue to go up. Okay, but then there might be slight pullbacks here and there. Okay, so shouldn't be too worried about that. But then gradually, and basically the price will be on an upward trend. So let's get some background information about what's going on in the middle of this month. Now, on the 16th of November, we're gonna have the Segwit 2x hard fork. Okay, so perhaps half a day or in the middle of the night, the snapshot will occur, and then the fork, the blockchain will split. Okay, so the question is, how can we benefit from this hard fork, or take advantage of this situation and maximize our profit, capitalize on it, right? The question all boils down to where to keep your Bitcoins. So that is what this video is all about. Where to keep your Bitcoins so that you can capitalize and maximize your profit. What I would suggest is keep perhaps 70% of your Bitcoins in a paper wallet, or whatever amount you want, but then I would say 70%, or the majority of it is are the Bitcoins that you don't want to sell, or you don't want to move around. You just want to hold on to it, right? Because we all know Bitcoin is on an upward trend, gradual upward trend. Even if there's a pullback, it's just going to go back up, right? So perhaps 70% of your Bitcoins, keep them in a paper wallet where you hold the private keys, and then you can also claim your Segwit 2x coins later when there's a wallet for it, right? Now, for the remaining 70%, what I would suggest is to keep them on an exchange that will support the airdrop. In other words, if you put your Bitcoins on that exchange, they will issue you the B2X coins, and you not have to do anything at all. For instance, if we look at Bittrex, they did just that for Bitcoin Gold and for the Bitcoin Cash hard fork, right? So a couple days before the hard fork, Bittrex came out with a statement that they will support the airdrop, and then if you put your Bitcoins on their exchange, they will issue you 1-for-1. But so far, Bittrex has not made a statement yet. So let's look at some other platforms as well. Any other platforms that have already made a statement? I found HitBTC, right? HitBTC is a reputable, pretty large altcoin exchange where you can trade altcoins, right? And if you look at here, they supported Bitcoin Gold as well. And if you look for Segwit 2x here under their in their blog, official blog, so this is a statement that the exchange put out. Our team has decided to title the Segwit 2x fork token B2X. At the moment of the hard fork, you will be credited the same amount of B2X as you have Bitcoin on your HitBTC account. We may temporarily suspend BTC deposit and withdrawal due to the lack of strong two-way replay protection in Segwit 2x. Okay, so clearly it states that if you put your Bitcoins there, they're going to issue you 1-for-1. So this is a great platform that you can use to store your Bitcoins and claim your free B2X coins, and then immediately after the snapshot, you can dive into your favorite altcoins, right? So that's why I said perhaps 30% would be, would be fine, because you can invest those 30% into your favorite altcoins, and then gain a good percentage in gain when the altcoin rebound, right? So let's take a look at some of the altcoins some of the top altcoins, right? Top 10 altcoins that I believe will experience a massive spike up after the snapshot is taken for the Segwit B2X, and at the same time, this platform, HitBTC, offers these altcoins for sale. So you can trade them here, right? So let's take a look at NEO. Okay, and in other words, if history is of any indication of what will happen in the upcoming fork to these altcoins, right? I think we can take a look at what happened during the Bitcoin Gold hard fork to the prices immediately after the snapshot took place, right? So let's do just that to perhaps a few of the altcoins, a few of our favorite altcoins. Of course, that's in the top 10. And HitBTC also has listed on their exchange, so you can trade those. So first, let's look at NEO. If you look at the price chart here, candlesticks, not much is happening. It's going down, gradual decline, and then all of a sudden, October the 24th, 9 a.m., boom, it spiked up, and then it spiked up again, and then of course this is the variation because this is a 30-minute candlestick, so it went down, it closed down here, but then it went all the way down here, right? And then here's another 30 minutes, the next candlestick, and then the next. So from here to here, it's about what, 2 hours, right? Because each candlestick represents a 30-minute trading session, right? So from here to here is like 2 hours. So if you bought here right after the spike, if you just dive in, right, and then sell this coin an hour and a half later, you would have profited this percentage gain, right? And then whether you want to stay in or not, it's up to you. If you want to stay in, if you'd rather not sell and just stay in, you can kind of ride the wave out, and then it's going to go higher, and then a lot of volatility, right? And then eventually it might come back down a little bit, and then it's going to go lower and then go back up. So we don't know where it's going to go, but I'm just saying, like, this spike up is almost a sure thing. Right after the hard fork, right after the snapshot, this is a sure thing. Perhaps it's like 15-20% gain, right? So it's a good thing if you can dive in at the same, at the right time, and then take advantage of this gain. Let's take a look at another coin, Ethereum Classic. Now, the same thing happened, right? So if we look at the chart here, this is also 9 a.m. The spike happened exactly at precisely the same moment for all of the altcoins. October the 24th, 9 a.m. And it spiked up, and then up again, and then up again, and then at the same level. So it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours. You want to find the high point, price point, and then just sell it, right? And then this percentage gain is almost a sure thing. And then whether you want to ride the wave out or not, it's up to you. If you think, oh, well, it's going to go higher, you can ride it out a little bit. But then it seems like for Ethereum Classic, it kind of came back down, right? And then lower and lower and lower, right? Because people probably sold out of their altcoins after this gain to go back into Bitcoin, because they know it's gonna go back up, because they know there's another fork coming, right? So, but this spike up is a sure thing if you think about it. So it'll be a great opportunity if you can get in at just the right moment, just before the spike, and then everybody dives into Bitcoin. Into this coin, into ETC, and you can take advantage of this spike up. It's a sure thing, right? Almost. So let's take a look at another altcoin, Ethereum. Same thing. Yes, no doubt about that. Look at this. October the 24th, 9 a.m. And then it went boom, boom, boom. 2 hours. It's here, right? It closed here, but then, you know, you can find the high point. Probably an hour and a half would be better because it closed here, right? At the third candlestick. But it shot up all the way to here. Even higher, right? So you gotta find your exit point. But I'm just saying, like, from here, if you have you purchased into Ethereum here, this spike up is a sure thing. About an hour and a half to 2 hours. Just wait about, you know, an hour and a half, an hour, 45 minutes, and then try to find your exit point, right? And then if you want, you know, you can, well, okay, I'm going to ride out the wave and see what happens, right? It might go even higher. We don't know, right? But then in this point, I think the same thing happened because people just got their profit, and then they know there's another fork coming, so they want to get back into Bitcoin, right? Which is understandable. But this spike up is pretty much a sure thing if we can get in at the right time, right? Okay, so let's look at another coin. OMG, same thing. At precisely 10:24, October the 24th, 9 a.m. Boom, boom, boom. Same thing. The third candlestick. The fourth started to come back down a little bit, and then there's some volatility, and then it went even higher, right? So this may not be the absolute best point to exit. I'm not saying this is the best point to exit. I'm just saying, like, this is an exit point, but then if you choose to ride the wave, it might even go higher, right? And then probably it might come back down a little bit, you know. And it's the same mentality because people know that there's another fork coming. They want to get back into Bitcoin, right? And remember, Bitcoin dominance is at 61%, so it started to go back up about 200 billion market cap. Incredible. So we're growing very fast, right? Okay, so OMG, I talked about. Let's go to the next coin. Litecoin. Did the same thing happen? Yes. Check this out. So not much is happening. Gradual decline. Not much is happening. People selling out so that they could claim their... Well, actually, you know, at this point, let me see, 24th. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it really wouldn't matter anymore because even if you sell your Litecoin, unless you have your Litecoins on Bittrex, and then, you know, you will be credited for, you know, for the airdrop, right? Otherwise, at this point they've already shut down their Bitcoin wallet, so it's not like you can send your Bitcoins over at this point anyway, right? So these people who sold, probably they have Bitcoin. I mean, they have Litecoins on Bittrex, and but check this out. So exactly the same time, October the 24th, 9 a.m. Boom, boom, boom. Right, same thing. The third candle, the second and the third candle, and then these are the high point, and then it started to come back down a little bit. And you can decide if you want to sell here. If not, you can ride the wave out and then sell here. But that's not even as high as this point. So you decide. Okay, so, but I'm saying, like, this spike up, this is pretty much a sure thing if you buy at the right moment, right? So it's very important that we know when is the right moment, which is here immediately after the snapshot. And you must have your Bitcoins at an exchange where you can dive into the your favorite altcoin right away, because you don't want to be moving your Bitcoins around after the fork, right? Because, you know, we don't know how safe it is. I mean, they have not set up replay protection for the coins yet, right? So don't move your Bitcoins. So that's why it's important to have your Bitcoins at the exchange before the split, so you can take advantage of this spike up, right? If your Bitcoin's already on there, you're just buying altcoins with it, right? But then you already gotten your free coins because they airdropped, they took the snapshot already, and your Bitcoin is on their platform, right? So that's why I said HitBTC is a good bet, because they already announced that they will support the airdrop. Bittrex, we're still waiting on their announcement. So I will make a video later regarding, the update. So let's look at our last coin for today that I want to talk about is Dash. Yes, I want to talk about Dash. Okay, let me see. So Dash is experiencing some drop today. Let's go back to October the 24th, right here. Okay, so same thing. If you look, 24th is right here. So this is the 24th, October the 24th, 9 a.m. Okay, so it's been quite volatile, up and down. But then at precisely 9 a.m., October the 24th, it spiked up, spiked up, spiked up. Same thing. The third candle, the fourth candle, this is the high point. But then for Dash, had you decided to stay in, it went even higher. And then came back down, and then it even went higher. So I'm not saying like this is the best point to exit, but then it's a choice. Like, you can decide to exit here, and that's it, right? But then if you want, you can try to ride out the wave and then see if it'll go in any higher, right? So this is a perfect indication that with the upcoming fork, we can expect right after the snapshot, there's going to be quite a spike for some of the altcoins. Okay, so if we want to take advantage of it, okay, if we want to take if there's going to be a massive rush, figuratively speaking, okay, investors will rush into altcoins to buy their favorite coins, right, and take advantage of the game. So you need to position yourself. If you want to position yourself for maximum profit, you need to make sure your Bitcoins are at the right exchange, right? So anyway, I'm going to leave a link below for the HitBTC link. I'll put a link below. You can click on the link, please, and sign up through my referral link, and I would appreciate it. And if you can, if you want to get in touch with me, you can also find my email and my contact information on the bottom, in the bottom description. Okay, so, or you can also leave a message on this video. That will also be fine. And let me see. So what else do I need to talk about? Let me see. Okay, so we talked about the hard fork. We talked about the Bitcoin Gold hard fork and use that as an example. All right, so Bitcoin prices will probably take a dive after the snapshot, right? Probably Bitcoin prices will probably take a dive, but then as we know, it's only going to head back higher after a pullback. Okay, so we shouldn't have to worry too much. We listened to some of the well-known Bitcoiners in the industry. Trace Meyer, is it with an S or without an S? Let me see. Trace Myers. No, without an S. Sorry. So it's Trace Meyer, right? He predicted that Bitcoin will be $27,395 in a few months' time, and this report came out on October the 11th, right? So if you were to take what he says seriously, okay, you might want to consider, hanging onto your Bitcoins because it's going to go higher. Who else? Who else made a prediction? Tim Draper did, right? Tim Draper, he says Bitcoin will reach $10,000 within 3 years. And who else? Let me see. Oh yeah, and Cliff High. I don't know if you know who Cliff High is, but Cliff High uses predictive linguistics to predict Bitcoin prices, and he uses the WebBot, some software that he wrote that predicts where he would analyze the statistics and the information and then predict the price movements, right? And he predicts that it will be 13,000 by February, March 2018. So these are all important factors to take into consideration because their predictions are quite accurate sometimes. Okay, if we look at some solid evidence, specific evidence, okay, they just came out with the news, as we know. Okay, well, first of all, we already know there's only 21 million bitcoins that will ever exist, and then less than 1% of the investment of the total investment in the in the world are into Bitcoin right now. So if we can get more people to come into Bitcoin, the price will skyrocket for sure, with a limited supply of only 21 million, right? Now, they only just recently came out with the news that the Chicago Exchange, they are going to offer the Bitcoin futures, right, options to appear on Chicago Exchange. So later this year, and now we're already in November, right? So basically within the next month or so, the Bitcoin futures will hit the market, and then this will put Bitcoin on the map for all the mainstream investors. It will legitimize Bitcoin and then put Bitcoin on the map, and so more people will invest for sure. Okay, so I can pretty much see Bitcoin prices skyrocketing beyond 10,000 or 12,000 or whatever, right? And also, if this is any indication, Coinbase recently just added 100,000 new users within 24 hours, right? So check this out. Check out this news. It's on Bloomberg, right? So let's see what it says on Bloomberg. One of the biggest Bitcoin exchanges just added 100,000 users in a single day. Wow. Of course, they're talking about Coinbase, which is the largest Bitcoin exchange in the United States. Okay, so this is very comforting, very assuring that Bitcoin prices will just keep heading up, right? Also, I might also want to add is there may be more forks coming. Okay, I mean, there may be a Bitcoin Silver, a Bitcoin Copper, who knows what, right? So in the next coming few months, we might see more hard forks coming, right? So that's a good thing if we can get free coins. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna leave my HitBTC referral link below. Please sign up if you're interested in signing up with the platform. And let me know if there's any questions at all, or if I may help answer any questions and make things clearer. I really want to do that. And you can contact me through the links below. My contact information is in the description section. Okay? So once again, I want to thank you for tuning in. And I guess that's it for today. Happy investing. And until next time, I wish you all the best. Thank you.